again. Welcome back to some more Kanji Study today. Hello, Rose. Congratulations on getting the first patient check-in. Very good. I'm pretty much doing a bonus stream today because I actually really enjoyed streaming my kanji practice and stuff yesterday. I realized whether or not this is maybe just by complete accident or just a spot of genius. Sprinting, you could say running, which is hasiru. Well, how do you say sprinting? Or running. I can't remember off the top of my head the kanji for running. Hasiru is to run. I believe. I could be wrong with that. What is running? I'll know it when I see it. I've learned it recently. It's one of the new ones I've learned. But yeah, I actually realized I watched my VOD back. I was skimming through it yesterday, like after stream. I'd say yesterday actually, so it was this morning. And I actually remembered so much more than if I was just sitting talking to myself. So I actually think me saying things out loud actually helped me, like learn, right? Or to recall things in my mind. That's gonna bug me though, now that you've asked what's running or sprinting. Yeah, it's hasiru. Okay, I checked. It is hasiru. And it is written like this. Oh, I remember the story behind this now. Okay, so we're gonna explain this. We'll get right into it. So we have it's running. To run is made up of two parts. It's made up of two parts, right? How's it written in letters? The story behind it is made up of ground, and it doesn't quite look like it, but it's kind of the stop part, right? So this means ground and this means stop, but this can also mean footsteps, right? Like footprints. So if you imagine, I leave footprints in the ground. I leave footprints in the ground when I run, right? I hasiru for the first. I like it. Well, I hope you can continue to hasiru for the first. So we're doing our vocab review first because we only have 70 of them to get through. 40 old ones we should know, and then 30 new ones we've never seen before. The other bit lists are a little bit bigger because I didn't manage to get to them yesterday, so they have stacked up a little bit more. They're a little bit more juicy. But we're gonna try and go through it. We're gonna chill out and just go through it and just yeah, enjoy. Again, I can't show the full Anki deck. I'm still not 100% sure if I actually can, so I'm gonna keep it cropped to just the blue parts, and I will explain things the best I can. I will try not to rush, because I noticed I started rushing a lot at the end of the stream yesterday. But I have time now. I have until like 12 p.m, maybe 11 p.m. So this one we had before is koto, which is object or thing, right? So it's oba-san. Oba-san wa youfuku o tsukuru koto ga imasu. So my grandmother makes Western clothes. Things like Western clothes, maybe? Because youfuku is Western clothing. O tsukuru koto, like made things, ga dekimasu. My favorite number. Very funny, Moth. Very funny. Okay, the next one is 2月. So, 日本では2月にたくさん雪が降ります. Okay? So, the first one we have is 日本, which is Japan. 日本では in Japan. 2月, so like 2 months, right? Or February, sorry, it's all February. February. に takusan, a lot, yuki, snow, ga furimasu. It falls. So in Japan, in February, a lot of snow falls. 2月 is February. 嬉しい. 嬉しい is happy, right? It's to be happy, right? So お兄さんから T シャツをもらって嬉しかった. So 買った again being past tense. So 嬉しかった means I was happy. お兄さん, again, if you have around any anime circle, you probably know what お兄さん means. It's older brother. お兄さんから meaning from. So from older brother. T シャツ t-shirt をもらって I received. So I received a t-shirt from my older brother. I was happy. Right? 嬉しい. So お兄さん like お兄さん、お兄ちゃん、お姉ちゃん、お姉さん they're both correct, right? It's just the kind of politeness for it, right? So maybe お兄ちゃん is more for like if it's I don't know, like a kid talking to their older brother who is like quite a bit older, right? That's probably when you'd say like お兄ちゃん, right? Or お姉ちゃん. But then if it was like an older brother that was only a little bit older, right? You were more mature. You want to be more polite, you could say お兄さん. But then you could also say お兄ちゃん if you're trying to be more cute, right? It's more a cutesy way of saying it. It's more kawaii. Right? It's the same. お兄さん and お兄ちゃん are both perfectly correct. It's the same with おばあちゃん and おばあさん. Both mean grandmother, but おばあちゃん's a little bit more cutesier when you're younger. Right? So it's the same. They're both correct. And we'll bump them onto a month. I like kawaii things. I wish I could say right now Po on my shoulder was kawaii, but he's a bit kawaii, which means scary. 3月. So I think a lot of the new words we're gonna have here are months. I have a feeling we're gonna be a lot of months. So 3月, san meaning 3, gatsu meaning month, third month, March, right? So 来年の2月か3月に日本に行きたいです. So next year's February to March, I want to go to Japan. Po is very kawaii. I think this Po, that Po is very kawaii. This little guy, he scares me a bit. Someone's not right with him. My lore excuse is Po accidentally drank a serum and it's made him turn into this for now. That's my lore reasoning. I still really appreciate Maki and Hugh doing this, despite how much I say it's creepy. It is cute, right? But it's a little bit scary. This is other Po. Yeah, March. I've been calling this Po Fo. Like, not real foe thing. Here we go, お兄さん. So, お兄さんはピザを食べました. My older brother ate pizza, right? お兄さん, older brother, wa marks the subject. So, the subject you were talking about is your older brother. Pizza is pizza. を食べました. They ate, to eat, to have eaten. I remember when I went to Japan, like, for the very first time, they used to have these pizza buns, right? Like a steamed bao bun with like pizza sauce and cheese inside it. And they were just called pizzaman, right? And I don't know if this was just the specific cashier that was working that night. I remember it was really late at night, and I went up to the guy, and I had my shopping with me, and I was like, oh, pizzaman. One, because I couldn't say like pizzaman no hitotsu. Right? I was like, pizzaman 1. And he just stared at me. And he was like, huh? Eh? huh? And I'm thinking, come on, man. Pizza man and pizza man are not that far apart, right? Right? Surely. I think you might have been, maybe just acting up just a little bit. Let me know if the music's too loud. It's quite loud on my end. Let me turn it down just a tab. Oh, who's pinging me? Saying who's pinging me, I think it's me that's pinging me. It is me that's pinging me. Right, okay, so Oni-san. Genkan. Okay, so Genkan is the entryway. So in a lot of Japanese homes, you might know that in Japan, people take off their shoes when they go inside of buildings, right? Not all buildings, like modern society and stuff, but a Genkan is the entryway, right? So when you walk into your Japanese house, there's your door, have like this little lower area, and then you have a step that leads up into your apartment, right? So when you walk into your door, there's your door. You'll either have like a shoe rack, like here, or you won't have a shoe rack. What you'll normally do is you'll take off your shoes. That's an amazing shoe. Thanks, guys, for saying how amazing the drawing is. And then you'd step into your apartment, right? But this area here, before your apartment, is the Genkan. And I don't know if this is true, but I remember someone saying that technically this part is public. I saw someone say that when I was in my induction, and I'm like, that's scary, right? But they more meant like, if the police came to your house, they are legally allowed to stand in that space, right? They can open your door if it's left unlocked and wait there. That is terrifying to me. Hello, Shmanji, welcome in. So yes, Genkan is your entryway. So, Genkan de nenai de kudasai. Don't sleep in the entryway, I believe is what that's saying. The entrance hall. Don't sleep in the entrance hall. Interesting sentence choice from the thing. Tai, right? So tai is, if I'm understanding this, so what it's going to be, it's tai in from the grammar. This is a new point, but I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Tai is you want something, right? It's like, not like I want a. It's more like ikitai, I want to go. Like yomitai, I want to read. Hastai, I want to run, right? So essentially you just take the verb. So if we had like taberu, right? So we have taberu, which is to eat. You could then say tabetai, which means I want to eat, right? So you just drop off the R, the RU, and then add tai on the end. That's what I think it is. Again, I could be wrong, but that should be right. Yeah, I want to do, right? Well, you can kind of see it there, just as tai. To say that you don't want to do something, because the tai technically turns to a verb, the adjective, we cut off the e and add kunai. So tabetakunai. It's like I don't want to eat. Tabetakunai. I remember there was a show. Hello, Minx. Welcome in. Welcome in. There was a show I watched called Zom 100. And there's a really good scene where they are pretty much showing that fact. They're getting chased by a giant zombie shark, and the guy is running away, and he's saying, "Shinitakunai, shinitakunai," meaning I don't want to die, I don't want to die, right? And that's how, I don't know, that stuck in my head. It's like, oh, he's using the I want to grammar. This is one we got wrong yesterday. This is muko. I always get this one wrong. I got it wrong so many times. It's never gone above like 3 days because I always say the wrong thing. But it's michi no mukou ni watashi no oba-san no ie ga arimasu. So it's saying machi in the town, machi no mukou ni watashi no oba-san no ie ga arimasu. So my grand's house, my grandmother's house, is something in the town. My brain wants to say over there, That's what I think it is, but I don't think it is. Never mind, it was. I was right. Yay. Next we have 4月. So we've already seen 2月, 3月. So 4月 would just be April, the 4th month. So again, the number is the number. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 up to 12. Just slap gatsu on the end of that, you've got the month, right? January, 1月. October, 10月. December, 20月. 12月. Not 20th month. Right? The sentence, 今年, this year, 私の町で in my town, では、4月に雪が降って寒かったです. So this year, in my town, in April, it snowed and it was cold. Cold? Cold. I can't speak English. Cold. Snow in April, that can't be a good sign for the year. Dewa is again just the kind of like place marker, same as niwa. So we had there previously, we had watashi no machi dewa, so in my town. But it marks it as dewa. So if you just use wa, but this is actually the character for ha, but it's pronounced wa when it's used as a grammar marker. It just means like, as for whatever we're talking about, right? But when it comes to locations, like if it was machi, that's not machi, that is. If it was just machi, you need like dewa or niwa, which means like in the town, like talking about this town, in the town, right? I always remember machi. The reason I remember machi, and I'm fine saying this because I don't live there anymore, is because the town I used to live in was called Machida, which is just town of rice fields, pretty much. It is on the southern border of the Tokyo prefecture, out in the boonies. It's not quite countryside, so maybe it's not quite in the boonies because it was like an hour train ride into Shinjuku. So maybe an hour or 2 hours. But yeah. That was via X, but it's talking about 5月. So we had 2月, 3月, 4月, 5月. May. We have May. I won't lie, I had to think in my head there for a second what 5th month was. So, オーストラリアでは so in Australia, 5月にどんな服を着ますか? So in Australia, in May, what kind of clothes do you wear? Right? In May in Australia, what kind of clothes do you wear? Right? So Australia is the subject. 5月に in May. どんな what kind 服 clothes 着ますか do you wear? Australia in 5th month, what kind clothes you wear? Right? Kinda still a bit Yoda speech. Okay, toki is time, right? So we have here 歳の時あんまりoh no, sorry. I missed this bit at the top. 18歳の時あんまり勉強しませんでした. Right? So 18歳 is 18. Adding in no toki means at the time when I was 18 in this context. Amari is not much, not very. 勉強しませんでした. I didn't study a lot, right? I didn't study. So when I was 18, I didn't study a lot. I feel like this flashcards are coming after me because this is very true for myself. I did not care. Right? Care in your studies. Please do it. The reason why I didn't go straight to uni after high school is because I was so bad at math. But I hate math. Still to this day, I hate math. Math is sugaku. Sugaku ga daikirai. I hate math. Hate it. I hate numbers. I think when. Tairo. So we had this one from yesterday. So, 秋は山が茶色になります。So, in fall, the mountains become brown. Right? Brown. Chairo is brown. If you remember from yesterday, I explained that this symbol, it means tea, right? And then this one, horribly written, is color, right? So tea color, chairo. Color is brown. Speaking of tea, we have a lovely jasmine mint milk tea. A sip of that. Ooh, that's overbrewed. That's a bit strong. But it's fine. It's still nice. It's sweet. It's minty. It's creamy. Delicious. Airo. Here's another month. 6月 June. Right? 6月は雨がたくさん降る. So, 6月 in June. 雨 rain. が marks the rain as the subject. So, rain in June is what we're talking about. たくさん a lot. 降る to fall. But only for rain and snow, right? It doesn't mean fall as like I fell over. Not that kind of. To precipitate is the correct terminology. That one. 誕生日. So 誕生日 is birthday. Yay! So 明日は私の誕生日だよ. Tomorrow's my birthday, you know? That's not true. My birthday is 10月 10月 3日 10月3日 The October 3rd is my birthday. And actually, I could say something like 僕の友達の誕生日は明日だよ. My friend's birthday is tomorrow. おめでとう、誕生日おめでとう to that one friend. I know they're looking forward to it. It's a big one. 7月 July, okay? 7月は暑いからレストランで冷たい料理が多くなる。多くなる？多くなる？ So it's saying in July, because it's hot in July, レストランでは in restaurants 冷たい料理 cold cooking or cold cuisine が多くなる. I believe that means like there is. Like, I'm not too sure. This is like a lot or many, right? I'm not really sure what this naru is. I think that if it's like to become, well, it's July. That's the main thing we're looking at. Okay, warao. So warao is to laugh. These symbols to laugh. To laugh. You know, I just realized what we could probably do for this stream. Probably come up here. There we go. Hey, hello everybody. This makes more sense. Okay. Actually, while I'm doing this stream, let me just quickly change one thing. Yay, bigger dock. I change color. Ah, here we go. I'm just going to disable this thing for now. That means that I shouldn't. If someone changes my color, it won't reset my scene. I should. Okay, so warao is to laugh, right? So 弟は、面白いテレビを見て笑っている. So my younger brother, so お兄さん older brother, younger brother is 弟 So, 弟は, I don't know, hold on, let me move my kanji card. I'm looking at it on my second monitor when I could be looking at it here, so I'm looking more. Right? 弟は面白いテレビを見て、笑っている. So my younger brother was watching a funny or interesting TV show, and they were laughing, right? I don't know if you've ever seen, you might have seen some people, when they laugh, I don't know if people seen it out, they just use www, right? And the reason why it's a bunch of W's that kind of looks like grass, right? And for some reason, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure, this is like grass or weeds, I believe. I could be wrong, but people like used to use this for laughing instead of like, what out? Don't really know why. But then people were like, oh, that means grass. So they just started doing www because it looks like grass. Okay. 8月. So September. Is that right? January, March, April, May, June, July. August, sorry. August. I knew it wasn't right. I was like, oh, yeah, that's not right. So 7月と8月は夏休みです. So in July and August is summer vacation, right? Oh, I wish I still had summer vacations. Oh, those were the days. 風邪. So 風邪薬を書いてください. Or 買ってください. Not 書いて, so 買ってください. So 風邪 is like a common cold, right? That's what it means, 風. It also means wind, but again, we mentioned yesterday that some words go up and some words go down. So that's the thing with kaze. There's kaze and kaze. I think it's really hard to tell pitch accents apart, but it is a thing. Common cold. Kaze. Wataru. この道を割ってはない。この道を割ってはいけません。Right? This street, この is this. 道 is street, so this street を割ってはいけません。So, 割ってる is to go across, to cross. But changing it to てはいけません is you must not, right? You must not do it. So it's do not cross this street. Oh, sorry, I got like hiccups there for a second. 9月. Now it's September. Right? August, September. I'm coughing now as well. おととしの9月にイギリスに旅行に行きました. So the year before last, in September, I went to England. I traveled to England, right? Or イギリス is more UK. In my head, I was saying England because it kind of sounds like England, but it is the UK as a total. Sadly, there is Scotland is how you would say Scotland. Scotland. But if you were to go to like an official place and they're like, where are you from? Like you're registering for your house address was my example. And you say, like, oh, they ask, where are you from? And you go, Scotland. Harakimashita. Like, I came from Scotland. Doesn't work like that. I have to say igiri. It's the same for people in Wales and Northern Ireland. Normalizing no. So this is the thing which makes it like nomu no hito, right? It's like a person drinking. Yeah, so like the example we have here is, say like I like to drink coffee. So kohi no ga suki. Kohi no ga suki. Right? 10月 October. So 日本の学校では10月からジャケットを着ます。So 日本の学校では in Japanese schools 10月から from October ジャケットを着ます。 we wear jackets. So we're potentially in October, we start wearing our jackets. From October, sorry, we start wearing our jackets in Japanese school. Right? The ga particle, this could mean a few things, but if it's a particle, it's going to mean like as for me, right? So if we say like watashi wa, using that like that subject mark. Watashi wa, talking about you, right? But if you use watashi ga, it's as for me, right? So it's like changing the subject. That's my way of understanding. And also watashi. It marks the grammatical subject of a sentence. 11月 November, right? Again, it's just 11 months. あなたの国では11月にどんなことをしていますか? What does that send? あなたの国では in your country 11月 November in November どんなことをしていますか? So どんな is what kind. こと we learned before was a like thing, like physical tangible thing. And をしていますか? Like what do you do? What things do you do in November? In your country, what things do you do in November? How I'm interpreting that. So intransitive and transitive verbs are just like to be open or opening. So like aku and akiru, I think. Ake, sorry. Akeru and aku. Right? Akeru is to open. But aku is to be open. Right? Won't cover that one too much, because that's more of a bigger grammar point. Jikan is time, right? It's like an hour. Like that's the jikan, 1 hour. So 朝ごはんの時間は6時半です. So this okay. So here it does mean like time. So breakfast time. 朝ごはん is breakfast. の時間. 朝ごはんの時間 is breakfast time. は6時半です is 6:30. 6時 being 6 o'clock. 半 meaning half. So 6時半 is 6 o'clock half. Right? 6:30 or 6. Okay, next we have 12月. So December, the last month. So 12月には楽しいことがたくさんあります. So in December, there are many fun things. Christmas. I love Christmas. Next we have 少ない, which is a few, right? It's a So この博物館には人が少ないね. Which means this museum. So この is again this. 博物館 is museum. には so in this museum. 人 is person. が少ない is there is a few. So there are few people in this museum, right? And then this ne is like ne, right? Yeah, few little small amounts. Next we have 結婚する. So 結婚 is marriage, and 結婚する is to get married, right? So 弟は去年の10月に結婚しました. So my younger brother got married last. So 弟 younger brother. 去年 last year, having no makes it possessive. So last year's 10月 last year's October に in. So my brother in last year's October 結婚しました got married, right? 結婚する下着 So 来月は1週間 旅行に行くから。So, because I'm going traveling. What? 来月は週間旅行に行くから。Because I'm going traveling for 1 week next month. 新しい下着を買った。I'm going to buy new underclothing. Underwear, underclothing. 旅行する. So we just actually had that in the previous sentence. So, 17歳の時, when I was 17, 初めて、外国に旅行しました. So when I was 17, 初めて for the first time, 外国 foreign country に marking that subject location marker is に旅行しました. I traveled. I went on a trip. So when I was 17, I traveled to a foreign country for the first time. 旅行する. しに行く. This is the one we had yesterday. So しに行く. I believe the she is from suru to do. So it's do and go, right? Or it's go and do. Yeah, I'm confused, but I'm pretty sure it's do and go. It was go and do. Right, go and do. しに行く. I'm gonna put again for that so I get back tomorrow. 聞く is to listen. We had this one yesterday. So 友達の話をたくさん聞いた. So 友達の話をたくさん聞いた. So 友達 friend の話 stories or talking をたくさん聞いた. I listened a lot. I was listening a lot. I was listening to my friend tell stories a lot. 風. So this is the other thing we had. We had the other 風. This is the other one. 冬の風は冷たいです。冷たいね. So 冬 is winter. 冬の風. Winter's air. Winter's wind. Right? は冷たいね. Des? 冷たいね is it's cold, right? This ne is like a little accent, this like little extra emphasis bit. So 冬の風は冷たいね. Like, oh, it's cold. Winter's air is cold. Winter's wind is cold. We're going to do 10 minutes on that one so it comes back, just so we can get it. いる. So, 10人来るから、10人, 10 people. 人 is being the count of people. 来るから, 来る is to come. And から is like because. So, because 10 people are coming, たくさん食べ物と飲み物がいる. Right? たくさん a lot. 食べ物 is food. 飲み物 is drinks. And いる in this case is to need. So because 10 people are coming, we need a lot of food and drink. Right? いる can also be, it's kind of confusing because いる also means for something to exist. An animate object. So ポがいる. Po exists. Right? 僕がいる. I exist. I am here. I exist in this place. Right? But it also means when it's used with a kanji, if it's to exist, it's normally just written iru, right? I keep turning this goddamn drawing tablet pen over to use an eraser. No eraser on a drawing tablet. Someone should make that. That'd be cool. But this means to exist when it's need. Okay, next one is kumo. 空に in the sky. 白くて大きい雲がある. Right? So, 空に sora is sky or void, but in this case, に in the sky. 白 is, so 白い is white, right? Because we have 白くて, that's adding a list, it's making a list. They're using two adjectives here. They're using 白い and 大きい. When you combine, you can't go 白い 大きい. You can't have them both. You have to see 白くて大きい. So white big, 大きい is big. 雲 is clouds. がある. And this is the inanimate object to exist, ある. Just like iru I was saying before, this is aru. So 空に白くて大きい雲がある. So in the sky exists big white clouds, right? And it's kumo, not kuma. Kuma is bear. And I don't think you'd want big white bears to exist in the sky. Node. Node we had yesterday. So 月曜日は忙しいので夕ご飯を作りません. So 月曜日 is Monday. Wa, making Monday the subject. 忙しい busy, right? It was busy. Monday, busy. No de, a result of Monday being busy. So because Monday was busy, 夕ご飯 dinner. Oh, I mean doing. 作りません did not make. 作る is to make. 作りません is to not. Right? I didn't make. So because Monday was busy, I did not make dinner. I hope the guy bought dinner. He just didn't make it himself. Easy one. お母さん. So お母さん is mother, right? Or mum. お母さんはよくスーパーに行きます. Really simple sentence. He better have. Hello, creative. 久しぶり. It's been a while since I've seen you pop up in the channel. I'm glad I'm doing Japanese stuff again. I stopped doing it for a while because I just stopped, right? I got really lazy and I stopped, but we're back. We're also bringing back Week Wednesdays where we play Japanese games, so stick around. Stuff. And then me and a friend, Hugh, Human Fighter, VT, good friend, we are going to start doing like small Japanese teaching streams, so going from ground zero. We're going to go from the very beginning. We're going to go through it using Genki, the Genki textbook, as a supplement. The Genki textbook is not going to be a supplement. The streams we do will be a supplement to Genki. So if you want to join along for that, I don't know exactly when it's starting, but I'll let you know in the Discord starting, because I want to get a few classmates. How are things? Things are going great. They are going very good for me. Hope they're going good for you. So お母さん. So お母さんはよくスーパーに行きます. Right? My mother often, よく is often, スーパー is supermarket, に行きます goes to. Right? So my mother often goes to the supermarket. Great is great. Next we have け. Now it's not ike, as in like, you know, like anime, they're like charging to go ike, like go ike. It's not that ike. This is 池の中で赤や黒の魚が泳いでいた. Right? So ike in this is pond. Ike is pond. So 池の中で naka being inside. So inside the pond. 赤 red や黒 red and black の魚 red and black fish が泳いでいた. Right? It's a pond. Yes, very good. So they are swimming in the pond. So in the pond, red and black fish are swimming. Right? Or 泳いでいた we're swimming. Ako. Zero. So close. So close. Aka. That's aka. And chiro are red and red and white. They're playing koi. Very, very funny. Very funny. But I'm glad you remembered. Oh, you almost remembered red and white, Rose. Yeah, akai or aka. So another thing from before, there are certain colors. There's like akai and aka. There's shiroi and shiro. What else is there? Kiro and kiroi. Some colors have an extra e at the end. But for example, midori, which means green. There is no midori. Midori. There's no extra midori. Same with like chairo. There's no... Oh, no, it is chairoi. What ones also don't have? Pinku, like pink. There's no pinkui. Pinku no iro, right? Would be pink color. Odoru. 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 Ah, we had this one yesterday. Okay, I remember. Yoku, kazoku. So yoku, often. Kazoku, my family. To, with my family. Odorimasu, odorishimasu. They dance. So odoru is to dance. Midori is a completely different word for the second form, if I remember the video right. I didn't even know it had a second form. I just thought it was Midori. The thing I hate, right? Let me get. Let's imagine that's not the color. Imagine we have this guy, right? We have this guy. We have this guy, right? And then we have, right? Imagine these are traffic lights, right? You're waiting at a road, you have these traffic lights, right? Red, orange, green, right? Or amber, whatever you want to call this. Very obviously green. But for some reason, and it's not just for traffic lights, so red traffic light is akashingo. Shingo is traffic light. Akashingo. Orange shingo. Or hiroi shingo, yellow light maybe. Ao shingo, blue light. Blue light? Is that blue? Is that this color? I don't understand. It's the same with like green onions, for example, right? Or spring onions. Onion is negi. But they're not called midori negi. They're called aonegi, blue onions. Why? I'll never understand. It's funny. I'll never understand though. Kusa. The way I said that might have been actually kind of rude. That might have sounded like more like shit. But that's not what I meant. That's kuso. Or kusa could also mean stink, like something a really kind of informal way of saying something stinks. Kusa stinks. Kusa. So don't say it like that. Kusa. Niwa no kusa ga nagaku. Oh, nagaku nanaka. Okay, tongue twister here. So niwa is garden. Niwa no kusa, the weeds in the garden, or maybe grass in the garden, ga nagaku nakata kara kiru ne. So it's gonna be grass in this sense. So the grass in the garden nagaku nakata kara kiru ne. Right? Nagaku nakata. That's past tense. That's like saying it wasn't long. Like the grass in the garden wasn't long. Ah, I'm an idiot. Okay. Kara is because. Right? In this sense, it's because. I don't know why my brain was just filtering that bit out. Right? But niwa no kusa ga nagaku nakatta kara kiru ne. So kiru is to cut. Like to cut something. Kami ga kita is haircut. Apparently I found part of it, traditional words has a warm. I think that was red, and blue was cool, and then black and white, and they just had degrees of those main colors. I actually believe that's right. I think you might be right with that. That rings a bell. Like that's why there's like midori, aoi, akai, and then those more the traditional colors. But midori was like a later introduced color, if you want to say it, right? When they are recognized as another one. So kusa here is going to be weeds or grass. Grass here. Jiniku. So before we had go and do and then do and go. This one is do and go. Go and do. Yeah, go and do. Kaze, we had this before. This is Fuyu no kaze wa tsumetai ne. So the wind in winter is cold, right? Right? Kaze. Adjectives plus naru. I've seen this one before apparently, but I don't recognize it. What could this be? Naru. To be, to become. So like naru. Become take, that makes no sense. That did other people when they said the rainbow's this many colors. Wow, okay, well yeah, pretty much. Yeah, naru is to become. Okay. So if you're adding an adjective, we need to add ejectives, we have to change the adverb i to ku and then add naru. So oishii becomes oishiku naru, like to become tasty. And if we have kirei na, which means beautiful, kirei ni naru, to become beautiful, right? So it's just naru is to become. Arao. So arao, I believe, is to wash, right? We've actually had this sentence before from a different, with the same sentence, different verb. So anata ga yori o dakara. So because you did the cooking, right? Anata is you. Please never call someone anata. If you don't know their name, ask for their name. Namae wa? Like, what's your name? You could maybe say like kimi no namae? Namae wa? But again, kimi is a bit rude. But never say anata when you're referring to someone. I don't even know. The person who has this flashcard does talk about that. You don't really, probably shouldn't do that because it's kind of rude. But it has here anyway. Maybe it's like, maybe you're talking to like your brother or your sister, right? Maybe you could use it there, right? But anata ga ryori o shitakara. So because you did the cooking, watashi ga osara o araimasu. I will clean the dishes. I will do the dishes. So osara is like dishes, plates, crockery. And arai is to wash, right? Not to clean. I don't believe it's to clean yourself. It's to like wash things, right? Yeah, to wash, cleanse, rinse. Shitsumon suru is to ask a question. Anata being far too familiar as a concept. Yeah, it's kind of like you never say it to someone. You never say it to someone older than you. Never say it to someone who's above you in like position at work. You should really never say it to a stranger, right? But if you're like, if you're close, how do you say hi in kanji? You actually don't. So saying hello would be written in hiragana. It wouldn't be, there's no kanji for it. So we have like konnichiwa, right? That's horribly written. Be like konnichiwa, which is good afternoon or more a general hello. You could have ohayo, right? Good morning. I actually think I wrote that one wrong. I think that's got maybe an u on the end. Right, you don't actually have, there's no kanji for hello, right? Also hello rocket. How do you say nerd in kanji? I don't know how to write it, but it would be otaku. Otaku is like nerd, right? I think otaku is more like to be obsessive over something, right? I believe that's what it would be. So like you get like, in Japan, one thing you'll see a lot of is if you ever go to like any trains and you're riding trains, you'll see a lot of people taking pictures of trains as they are departing from the station. They are densha otaku, train otaku. The people who like really love anime, right? We would call them weebs, but they might be like anime otaku, right? Otaku is nerd, right? I don't think there's another. That's the only one I'm familiar with anyway. But I don't know what the kanji would be. But again, that's like otaku. How do you say good night and have fun? You could say tanoshimi, have fun. Tanoshimi, oyasumi, right? Good night. Tanoshimi, oyasumi. So like oyasumi is good night. Tanoshimi, I believe, is like have fun. So I'm assuming you're off to bed, Rocket. So thank you for stopping by. But good night. And I hope you feel better. I hope you are feeling better. Right, sorry. Sumimasen, shichimon shite mo ii desu ka? So they're asking, excuse me, is it okay if I ask a question? Right, to ask a question. Shitsumon is question, suru is to do. So to do a question, to ask a question. hajime and hajime. So hajime is for the first time, right? Or to begin, right? So どんな仕事も初めは難しいと思います。So they're saying, what kind of job do you think is difficult to do for the first time? Or do at the beginning, right? おやすみなさい. Yeah,おやすみなさい is a formal way, so はじめ. Like, it's the same with like, ありがとうございます. ございます makes it more formal. おはようございます. ございます again, make it formal. おやすみ is more casual. Like, おやすみ. And then おやすみなさい would mean more, yeah, as you said, it's more. 泣く. So, 泣かないでください. I actually don't know if I know this. So, we can try and guess, because I know the parts. It's probably not going to be related. Oh, I'm still blue. I'm blue, ba-da-bee-da-da-ba. So here we have this part, which doesn't mean anything by itself, but it means water on the left. And then we have this part, which means to stand. So it's stand with water on the left. Right? Oh, ne. Yeah, still blue. But it's saying, don't do this, right? So that's the full sentence is, 泣かないでください. I actually think I know what it means. I think it means to cry. I think naku is to cry. So if they're saying, 泣かないでください, please don't cry, don't cry. That's what I believe it is. That's my guess. Water on the left of standing, like maybe, oops, that's bad. You could remember it, if it is right. I got water on my left because the person standing next to me cried on me, right? That's like your little story you could remember. I'm going to say cry. I might be wrong. There's a 50-50 chance I'm either right or wrong, but I think it's to cry. Boom. 天才だよ. I'm a genius. It's naku. We'll go 10 minutes on that, so we'll come back. Stand by me. もらう. So, この服はおばあさんからもらいました. So, もらう, I believe, is to receive. Receive. So, full sentence, この服, この again, this, 服 is clothing, so this clothing, or these clothes, what? These clothes being the subject. おばあさんから, おばあさん, grandmother, から being from, もらいました. I received. ました making it past tense. もらい is I received these clothes from my grandmother. 頼む.頼む is a word that I hear it and I know I've heard it before, but I actually don't know that. So I can't show it on the deck. Maybe I can. Let me quickly show you guys this, so you can see what I see. Layer. So I'm seeing this, right? So at the bottom here, blue are new words that we haven't seen before. Red are ones we are gotten wrong or we've asked to come back again. And green are ones we still have to go, right? They're words we should know. So this is a blue one, which means it should be new to me, but I'm gonna see if I can guess, because I have heard that phrase before. 頼む. So, 友達にお金を頼んだことがありますか? I see it. A bit difficult, this one. Oh, I think my tracking just... Good? Good? Yeah, I think we're okay. I moved my chair down because my legs were stretching a bit. Actually, that feels uncomfortable. Chair back up. The immersion breaking with the VTuber just suddenly standing still. Right, okay. Tanomu. Task? Maybe? Something that's not task. So, tomodachi ni, from my friend, お金を頼んだことがありますか? So was thing, がありますか is do you have? Can't posture check. Yeah, I don't have a posture check redeem. I've been sitting all day though. Like my job is stationary, so it sucks. To be fair, I'm not sitting great. Let me try and sit better. I've got a footrest and everything, and I don't sit better. Right. I should be better. Right. Tanomu. I'm gonna say I don't know. I can't confidently guess, so I don't want to just guess and mislead you guys. Okay, so it means to request, to beg, to ask. Right? So it's tomodachi ni okane o tanonda koto ga arimasu ka? So, I'm gonna check the translation on this one. So it's saying the translation here is, have you ever asked a friend for money? Is what it's asking. So I guess here is tomodachi ni, so from my friend, okane o tanonda, so asked money from friend, koto ga arimasu ka? Koto ga arimasu ka? That last bit, I'm not 100% sure with the koto. So maybe it's in pink, so that might mean it's a set phrase. That might be why. So, koto ga arimasu ka is like, have you ever asked? It might be a set phrase. Okay. I'm gonna go again for that one. We're actually gonna 1 minute, so it comes back more than once. Shizuka we had before, which is peaceful or quiet. Right? Yeah, it's like, have you ever? Yeah. So, shizuka is quiet. So, watashi no machi wa shizuka de,人が少ない町だと思います。So, my town, 私の町、my town は静かで人が少ない町。So, 静か set phrase that does feel like it. Yeah, I think pink in this deck means a set phrase. So it's shizuka is quiet, peaceful. Okay. Takoda ga, This is a new one. What did we just look up? Koto ga arimasu ka? This one here is takoto ga aru. I honestly have no idea. But it's あのレストランのピザを食べたことがありますか? I'm good. Actually, I think this is the phrase we just looked at. I think this is the have you ever. Koto ga arimasu ka? Koto ga aru. Yeah, I think I just didn't copy this. So this is have you ever. That's really interesting that it gave us the previous word first, and not the main part. Yeah, have you ever done? Yeah. Koto ga aru. Okay. So I guess we have like 食べたことがある. Have you ever eaten? So たことがある is have you ever. Right? Have you ever done X? 10 minutes to come back. Tanomu. So we had this before. We just had this. So お金、友達にお金を頼んだことがありますか? So here's the thing here. We have it back again. ことがある. If it's in actually a question, it's ことがありますか? So this is to request, to ask, to beg, that kind of thing. You ever asked your friend for money? Cool. Roka. Roka is hallway. 学校の廊下で遊んではいけません. Don't play in the hallways. 学校 being school, roka being hallway. 遊んではいけません. Do not play. Right? You must not play. So you must not play in the school's hallways or corridors. Arao. So we had this one already. Let's see if you remember. Let's see if you remember. あなたが料理をだから私がお皿を洗います. What is arao? Do you remember from before? I'm just asking you so I can take a drink. That's my excuse. Not anata. It has anata, but that's not the point of this one. We're looking at this. Arao. remember. So I'll give you the rest of the sentence and see if you can remember what it does. Because you did the cooking, I will the dishes. I will do something to the dishes. あなたが料理をしたから because you did the cooking, 私がお皿を洗います. I will the dishes. I think that may be too big of a hint. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's to wash, right? To cleanse, to wash. If he was cleaning, yes, it was. Negative E adjective conjugation. So that is like, 美味しくなかった. Right? It wasn't tasty. Oh, actually, that is just negative. What's the... Mobile is epic. Don't worry. I think I didn't account for delay, so apologies. Yeah, it's just kunai, right? Yeah. So isogashi becomes isogashikunai. If it was oishi, like oishi meaning tasty, oishikunai, not tasty. Okay. Okoru. So a new one. Okoru. お父さんは怒っているときとかです。So when my dad, at the time when my dad is doing something, quiet. When my dad is doing something, it's quiet. What could okoru mean? So okoru actually have, I mean, again, it probably won't make much sense, but we actually have the pieces for woman, right hand, yes, and heart make up this okoru. Woman, right hand, heart. Farting? I don't know if that's gonna be in the deck, but maybe. Let's check, because I actually don't know. Ah, to get angry. So when my dad is angry, he is quiet. Quiet. That's kind of scary. Angry. Okay. Hanasu. So hanasu is story or to speaking. Woman, right hand, and heart means angry. Okay. Anger. Here. Can't do it. Maybe this one. 毎晩家族と学校や友達の話をたくさんします。Break this down. So, 毎晩 every night 毎晩家族と with my family 学校や友達 so school and friends の話をたくさんします。Like, の話 so we go 学校や友達の話 stories about school and friends たくさんします。I do a lot. Essentially, every night with my family, I tell a lot of stories about my school and friends, right? The stories like talking or story. Talk story. Often speak. Oh, it's story. Yeah. Okoru, we have it again. So now we just had it previously. So we've only got a few cards left on this deck, so that's why it's coming back so quickly. But it does just mean angry. Angry. Come back to that one more time. Naku. Nakanai kudasai. Nakanai kudasai. Stories, speaking stories are ones I get mixed up. I used to get mixed up as well, because story is this, right? Really bad handwriting, I apologize again. Right? But speaking, this by itself, it just means story. But adding on ru on the end to be... Oh, no, sorry, not ru. Sorry, it's not ru. That's bullshit. Right? So this, hanasu, means to speak. Which is the verb to speak. And this one just means, stories, right? That's why you might get mixed up. I used to get them mixed up all the time. So naku was to cry. Nakanaide kudasai. Don't cry, please. Nakanaide kudasai. Renshu suru. Kiwai, no worries. Renshu suru. So renshu is a word we have seen in the past, or I've seen in the past, not we yet. Kotoshi wa nihongo o renshu shitari, atarashii tomodachi tsukutaritai. Tsukutaritai. Okay. A little bit of a loaded sentence here. But renshu is to practice. Benkyo is to study. Renshu is to practice. Or practice. Renshu is practice. But adding suru on the end. So renshu suru is to do practice. So kotoshi, this year. Kotoshi wa, this year. Nihongo, Japanese language. O, renshu, or renshu study. I believe this is like I want to again, like study. Atarashii tomodachi o futtari shitai. So this is renshu, piano. So like piano o renshu. Piano o renshu suru would be like practice piano, right? But what we have here, essentially they're saying, I think the sentence is saying, this year I want to practice Japanese so I can make new friends, right? Yeah. I also am beginning to think that tari is a word we haven't learned yet. I think that's what it is. It's not a set phrase. But I bet if we go to the next one, it's going to be tari. It wasn't. It was one we've already seen before. I mean, that's kind of true of what that last sentence was. I mean, one of the main reasons why I'm wanting to learn Japanese so when I lived in Japan, I didn't know it enough, so I couldn't really make any friends who weren't other English teachers. I felt really bad because I had this amazing friend in the two amazing friends I had at the school. Other Japanese teachers that didn't really speak English. I won't say their names. I'll say one is esports man, and one was like the cool teacher, right? The cool fun teacher, right? Esports man was the head of the school's esports club, and we went to like Tokyo Game Show. We went for like dinner a few times like, after work, but I hated not being able to speak to him. I wanted to speak to him. I played Monster Hunter a few times with him and a friend, and it was so fun, but I just couldn't speak to him, and it was really demotivating. And then the cool fun teacher, he tried so hard to speak English, and he was a really, really sweet person. But again, I just couldn't talk to them, right? I just couldn't talk. I have to get ready for my weird work time. No worries, Creative. I really appreciate you stopping by. And yes, Japanese streams are back. We'll finish off these 3 lists. So noboru is to rise, right? Asahi wa yukkuri noborimashita. So asahi, morning sun. You have for the time doings. Asahi wa yukkuri noborimashita. The morning sun rose slowly. To rise. Noboru is to rise, or to, yeah. Oh, here we go. Tari and tari suru. So the example we have here is Nichiyoubi wa tomodachi to eiga o ittari saten ni tarishita. Tarishita. Ugh, that sounds hard to say. Tarishita. Bao sensei, I wish I could. Otsukaresama desu. Otsukaresama desu. Mata ne. See you later. Mata ne. Later. Okay. So, usually taught as tari and tari suru. Mata ne. This is actually just a short past tense plus ri. Tomodachi to eiga o ta. Ah, なるほど。二人喫茶店に行ったりした。Same as the particle verbs. Oh, okay. So what it means here, an example, it's like on Monday, Sunday, 日曜日、友達と映画を見たり、喫茶店に行ったりした。is on Sunday with my friend. I went to the movies and a coffee shop, right? But it means it's a not extensive list, right? It means on Sunday I went to the movies and a coffee shop with my friend, but we also did other things. That's all it means. It's like we did things like. Okay. なるほど. Oh, it came instantly back. No, it didn't. Sorry, it didn't come instantly back. Ugh. あのレストランのピザを食べたことがありますか？ So, あのレストランのピザを食べたことがありますか？ Have you ever eaten pizza at that restaurant? So, ことがある。Have you ever? 頼む。Had this one before. To beg, to request. 友達にお金を頼んだことがありますか？ Have you ever requested money from a friend? Have I? I don't think I've ever asked to borrow money. Maybe when it's like, oh shit, I don't have my card with me. You mind picking this up and then I pay them when I have my card, like I'll transfer money. Only in situations like that. I don't think I've ever asked them like, hey man, can I borrow some money? I'm short on money. I've never done that. みんな is another one. 仕事の後. So after work, 仕事 work, 後 after. So 仕事の後 after work. みんなと一緒に食べに行きます. So after work, everybody together ate food. Went to eat. 食べに行く. Went to go and eat. みんな冷たい is cold things, right? Not cold weather, cold things. お茶は冷たくて美味しいです. So the tea was cold and tasty. Speaking of tea, have a drink. Not mean to stick out my tongue there. That tea is still overbrewed. It's not changed. It's still overbrewed, but it's still nice. 疲れる。はい、疲れる。今日はたくさん走ってとっても疲れた。疲れる is to become tired, right? So 今日はたくさん走って今日はたくさん走ってとっても疲れた。So today I ran a lot, very tired. I ran a lot and I'm very tired. So 疲れた to become tired, but this is past tense, so you already became tired. I'm. So today I ran a lot. とても疲れた. I've become tired. どんな So again, どんな is which kind. どんな飲み物をよく飲む どんな飲み物をよく飲む What type of drinks do you often drink? 飲み物 being drinks. よく often 飲む drink. 屋根。庭の木の方が家の屋根より高くなかった。高くなった。 So, 庭の木 So, no hoga. Hoga. I don't know what hoga is. But it's the garden's tree something ga ie no yane. What is yane? Okay, it's roof. I probably could have got it from this. This does mean roof. That means roof. Okay. Okoru was to get angry. Tosan wa okotteiru toki shita desu. So when my dad is angry, oi is any. Oi. So, ドーナツをつつ食べるのは多いと思います。So, I think eating 5 donuts is a lot. ドーナツを5つ食べるのは多いと思います。I think 5 donuts. 方が。So, 映画の時間は2時と3時とどっちの方がいいですか？どっちの方がSo that first character actually means direction, right? But this person's asking 映画の時間 movie time 2時と3時とどっちの方がいいですか？ I'm pretty sure they're asking what movie time is okay. 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock? 方が So often used in combination with the next grammar point, yori. Or, something's written as that, gives a hint as to what it means. When comparing things, think of ho as saying as in this direction or on this side. So this side of the comparison marked with hoga is one that is more in the comparison ga, as which of something is a better option. Dochi no hoga. Okay. So inu no hoga kawaii. Dogs are cuter. Tabete hoga ii yo. You should eat. No. It would be better if you ate than if you didn't. Ah, okay. Tabeta hoga ii yo. Inu to neko to dochi no hoga suki desu ka? Which do you like between? I think I understand. Yame was roof. Raigetsu is next month. Fly through these last ones. Hon is book. Yori is the one we had before. Watashi wa zubon yori skirto no hoga suki desu ka? I'm assuming it's asking which, right? So, watashi wa zubon yori skirto no hoga suki desu ka? Out of these two, what do you like? Yori is a particle that marks a thing that is the lesser item or thing in comparison. It's often combined with hoga to mark the greater in comparison. If obvious from context, one or the other, yori, hoga may be dropped off. Examples, neko hoga inu yori kawaii. Nihon ni iku hoga America ni iku yori omoshiroi to omoi. What do you think's more interesting? Going to America or Japan? Okay, again, I think I understand. Kedo. Yugohan wa sakana kedo tabete misoshiru wa nomanakatta. So because of the fact, right? Yugohan wa sakana kedo does that say kedo? It says dake. 夕ご飯は魚だけ食べて味噌汁は飲まなかった because of this. Only. I got that. So I only ate the fish for dinner. I didn't drink the miso shiru. Kichin is kid. Da we have again. It's casual. So, たり So, 日曜日は友達と映画を見 たり、喫茶店に行ったりしたい。たりした。So, like, non-exhaustive list of like things you're doing, right? You 見たり、行ったり。Okay? 方が it's a bit confusing, this one for me. It's a little bit confusing. 映画の時間は2時と3時とどっちの方がいいですか？いいですか？ It's a little bit confusing. I want to spend more time reading it, but I don't want to show off all the writing because I don't want to like give this information out. I think I kind of understand it, but we're going to come back tomorrow with it. Hello, how's the studying today? It's going alright. It's going alright. A few new words that we're a bit tripped up on here, but it's alright. We're going good. Thank you for asking. So Yane was roof. Got that one. We're just a way to finish. We have 2 words left. Yori was another which one. We have 2 words left on this one, and then we are moving on to the next set. N5 kanji, which we'll actually get to do some writing this time. Yugohan wa sakana kedo. Why do I keep saying kedo? It's not kedo, it's dakke. Yugohan wa sakana dakke tabete. So I only ate the fish. Misoshiru wa nomanakatta. But I only ate fish for dinner. I didn't drink misoshiru. Yay! We did it. Go back to our decks. Time to do some kanji. We have 151 N5 kanji to go. Oh! Okay, this is where we're going to actually get to do some writing, though, which is going to be great. Oh, we actually already have this one up here. I guess we started this one yesterday and we didn't finish it. I will get rid of it because that. We zoom in more. How far can we zoom in? There we go. I think it's as far as we can do. Do I have my glove so I don't streak all over this tablet screen? I do. Give me a second, folks, to put this on. So this one is less me going to be explaining what sentences are and breaking them down to just writing and learning some kanji, right? This is more of just if you know you can guess, or if you know you can say, try not to say, because I am also learning. But it's more just like seeing. So at the point I am with the N5 kanji, I'm now moving on to how to read and how to say the N5 kanji. And also memory and recognizing. So this one, Shichinana, is just 7, right? Whoa. Not do. Gosh. That's still a bit. That's as small as I can go. But this is, that's 2. Shichinana is. Right. A boom. Kind of ticks up at the end, but I think it's alright. Okay. So, 私が家族の中で一番大きいです。So, 私が家族の中で in my family 一番大きいです。I'm the biggest. Right? But 大きい big. And I believe Oki also have this on the end. Oki. Oki. I'm the biggest in my resolutions. God, it's alright if we zoom out. I don't want a finer pen though. That's the only thing. I don't want finer than this. I can't really go any smaller. The first time actually using this tablet to do. I think maybe my canvas is too small. Let me. I can't hide this because I don't. Looks like. Oh, the biggest canvas you can do is 4096. So. And we have a nice big canvas. Oh, that's so much better. Nice big canvas to work with. Okay, let's bring it up. First one we had was 7. Yes. Handwriting's not perfect, but good enough. So, テーブルの上に猫がいる. So, on the table, there's a cat. 上 above or up or okay. Boom. Got that one right. Nice. I'm gonna get that one easy. I don't know if I just skipped one because it lagged out. If it was gonna be takanakatta desu, I would have got that. Have got that. So, その猫は時々私の家にも、遊びに来ます。I'm also gonna mute. It speaks to me. I can play the audio, but I don't want it. So, 時々 is like sometimes, right? Times what we're looking. Not doki doki. Oh, doki. Cat sometimes comes to my house to hang out. Insect. Insect, I believe. A line all the way through. Up, I believe it is. I suspect it's. A line through. Boom. Probably made ours a little bit tall, but that's fine. Got the stroke. That is shoku or to eat. Well, that one. Do you not care about stroke order? I do. Did I do stroke order wrong? Was it this one? Did I do this one wrong? Stroke order is something I'm just generally bad at. I do try. Is that not the right stroke order for that? Right? I am generally bad with stroke order for some things. But I do try. This is the eating. Right side of Toki was wrong. You did the 2 parallel lines first. Is it? Or is it? The stroke order, not this? Right, and then... Oh, it's that, right? Did I do this? Did I do that? One, two, three. But I did one, two. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, thank you for pointing that out. I actually do appreciate that. Thank you for pointing that out. I think some of my brain, like, my brain knows to do it sometimes, but when I overthink things, I think I end up doing, like, it's supposed to be, like, line. But you know when, like, you do a stroke order wrong, like, it feels wrong? And I kind of feel... this one is spirit, right? Oh, I should explain. The way that this Anki app goes is based on the Jane Hasig, like remembering the kanji approach. So what we do is we learn what the symbol means before we learn the pronunciation of the symbol, how to actually say it. So like I know this is like ki, right? Genki. Or is it? No, it's gen. No, because Genki is origin. Yeah, Genki is on the other side. But I don't want to say it. But this is spirit. Okay, so 夕方から友達とゲームをします。So it's in the evening. Into boom. So 夕方から友達とゲームをします。From the evening, I will play games with my friends. 日本のお正月に、賑やかかったと思います。So, 正月。正月 is New Year's, I believe. I know we have the honorific O. Okay. I believe it's written as like correct month, like Oshogatsu. Still not as fine as I would like my pen to be. I believe it's Shogatsu. Shogatsu. Next is 休日。休日は何をしましたか? I believe 休日, like, I remember when I first saw this one, my brain wanted to say, oh, it's 9, right? But I'm pretty sure 休日 is day off, right? It is day off. Happy when I remember these. Lagging. I can't go back. That's the annoying thing. Play, bury, mark. It was gonna be kuchi, right? So, watashi no kuchi ga chizu. Would have been this. Luckily, it was an easy one. I don't know why it's skipping. This app normally doesn't skip. This is the symbol for man. あそこの白い犬の名前はポチ。So 名前 is ooh. 名前。Oh, I'm getting confused with friend. I know this. This might be wrong here. That might be wrong. Wait, no, that's wrong. Hold on. Day part first, right? Ah, there we go. I almost got it wrong. I'm so upfront. It's hard to picture the kanji in my head. Yeah, I've been slacking like for a few days, so a few of these have fallen to the wayside. But I have like a whole whiteboard that I have, like, the majority of the whiteboard is green. I was getting so many correct, and now I'm second guessing. But I have an audience now, so normally I'm sitting silently to myself. Oh, here we go. So namae. This could have been done better. Is a bit tighter. That could have been done better. But I think if someone was to read that. If I say good, we'll come back to that one. Before, right. Before, not behind, so before. Some of my, why is the array? I go to my pen. Pen. Stop. This. There might be a little dash here. I don't think there is. I used to use the handwriting input on my phone to look up words in books or on my Switch, but it's a totally different skill to write kanji without seeing it first. Yes. I'm getting to the point now where I've been trying, I do like some manga reading on the side, like as trying to read them. And I'm beginning to see words now from like N5, N4. I'm a little bit into N3 where I'm like, oh, I know that one. I know the meaning. I don't have to say it, which is the annoying thing. But luckily, in a lot of the manga I'm reading just now has furigana, so I am able to still read it. I may get the context of the story a bit wrong, but まだ午前の仕事が終わっていません。終わった。So it's still AM. It's still morning work, like 午前の仕事. 午前 is going to be morning. I done the stroke order. Out part, sorry. I got that one wrong. Sad times. It's, yeah, my thinking was right, but I wrote it wrong. I did actually write cow as well, not noon. I went wrong, so we're gonna write it in red. Got that one wrong, so it goes in red. Come back to a second. Otera is temple or shrine. たくさんの人たちがその寺に行きがそたくさんの人たちがnot がそ it's a subject mark たくさんの人たちがそのお寺に行き many people go to the Otera, the O is an honorific O. Era. Era. Nice. Lagging, so I'm not going to click anything. I don't know why it's lagging. It's kind of annoying. Let me check something. Hoshi 4つはいくらですか? 帽子 not 帽子。帽子4つはいくらですか? 4つ? Four hats? How many are 4 hats? About 4 hats, how much are they? Why is it lagging? Is it because I muted the thing? Is it like fighting because I muted it? That might be why. Can't unmute it if it's not. Exactly what? Okay, that kind of sucks because I can't bring that back up. 休みに有名なところに行きたいです。So where do you dream to go on your holiday? Right, where do you... 有名な right? No, wait, 有名な is famous. Sorry, it's not. This is famous, right? 休みに有名なところに行きたいです。ところ here is place. So what famous place do you want to go to? 有名 I believe it's just name. So this part is so we have Yume. I do Yume. Ping pong. Hell yeah. Yume. 運転するときは後ろの車もいなければいけません。About driving, 運転するとき at the time you are driving 後ろの車もいなければいけません。Like, don't look at the car behind you when you're driving. Is that kind of what it means? I don't know. But I like it. I like it. Does it need the extra bit? It does. I think we need to have the row on the end. Oh. Yep. When driving, you must look at the cars behind you. Okay. So, なければいけません. I'm not sure this grammar point. Yeah, but got the... Stop lagging! 一番好きな色は青です. Oh, there is... That's not right. Oh, no. That's, I'm thinking... The moon wears the blue crown. Yeah. Stroke order was incorrect. Yeah, it was 1, 2, 3. Stroke order was incorrect. We got the overall kanji right. So let's just redraw it with the... message in it. I really like your study method. I was using a phone app for writing practice, but doing it in the context of a sentence seems much better way to study. So I'm actually using, it's a pre-made app from a course I'm doing. The reason why, like, there is more information that I'm not showing because I'm still, and I've muted it. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm... It doesn't say anywhere, right? It doesn't say anywhere that I can't do this. I looked and I couldn't find anywhere. But I don't want to be like, here, guys, resource, you know? Because it is, it's like a, like you sub to it per month and you get into the course, right? But it doesn't say anywhere. And I believe if you had the link to this deck, you'd be able to download it anyway. Is the screen of the tablet intended to be zoomed? Yes. Just so it doesn't end up looking like nonsense. I'm zooming it in more, yeah. This looks ugly, but we got it right. De この本は、がなくて多い。 I believe this is like saying the words in the book, right? この本は字が小さくて多い. So there are many small words. Letters. I should know that. I'm doing kanji practice. I'm literally doing kanji practice and I got that one wrong. Okay, Rose, we are now on to the seeing how much Doc doesn't know. Part of the Now my less teachy, more study. Got that one wrong. So この本は字が浅くて多いで。多い. I can say des at the end of everything. I just realized something. What did you realize? What did you realize? あそこの白い犬は名前はポッチ. I can't read shit. What do you like in general or in Japanese? We had this before, which was my I said I got this one wrong last time, but I maybe put it again because we got. Why is my brain failing me now? Yeah, it's namae. Yeah, I was in the right track. Namae. Right? Yeah. Whew. I can't read it. Yes, Japanese mostly though. I wish I couldn't read German. Okay, we got that one right. 6月3日は土曜日です。So June 3rd is I never leave the little feet on day. And there's technically going to be like a little space here. I never do that. Because of like typed font, you know. I mean, I'm saying that, it's literally on my screen now. But never leave those little feet. Please stop lagging. I'm hoping it's not lagging because I kind of broke my mouse. I was cleaning my mouse and I think I got like cleaning product under the scroll wheel. And the scroll's fucked. So, I'm kind of hoping it just dries out. But I don't have another mouse, so I've just been using it anyway, because if I don't use it, I can't use my PC. And I need to for work and... yeah, so... If you suddenly hear me screaming, it's probably because my mouse exploded. My mouse is, kind of fucked. Or getting fucked. この山の花を取ってはいけません. Don't pick the flowers on the mountain, right? この山, this mountain, no hana, this mountain's flowers, を取ってはいけません. 取って is pick or take, はいけません, right? Hana. Hana is made up of each part. Seeds change into flowers. Oh. The easy one. Quite confident with that. Mada gozen. We got this one wrong previously. Right this time. So we will do the noon part. Previously I did the cow, having an extra line up here. Cow. Front. Essentially the front of noon. Noon's front, right? Like, these are probably a little bit too far apart, in all honesty. And I mean, I'm not looking for the cleanest of stuff. まだ午前の仕事が終わってはいけません。いや、終わってはいません。終わっていません。Yeah, not finished with this morning. 授業の前半に テストを前半。前半。something half。授業の前半にテストをします。Second half of class, there's a test is probably what it is. We'll do a test in the second half of class. 前半 or before half? Maybe before, I think. Might be wrong. We go for it though. My gut. Trust my gut. Okay, that was wrong. Enhan. So it's first half. I was right. I was thinking before half. Small pretentious nitpick, but for Maya it should be more. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is more moon than sun. Yeah. That is fine. Again, I appreciate the practice here. Like that, right? End for that one. Perfect. 10,000 is man. Oops. Probably, mine's is always a bit more pointy. Probably down. But that's one I've just gotten so used to doing a more jagged point. Try and do it fast. I think it's still legible. Long. This used to be one of my favorite kanji. I'll try and explain why in a second. Right? This is long. But for me, maybe actually they were fine being longer before. This also means superior and leader. I cannot unsee a man in a top hat when I'm looking at the kanji. Right? If you imagine, and it's that's the top hat, right? The top hat part. Just like his chin at the back of his head. I can't unsee it. When I first learned that kanji, that was how I learned it, and I can't unsee it. 4月に友達が来る. So my friend will come in April, right? Very similar to tongue. Yaba. 次はこの白くて綺麗な花瓶が欲しいです。花瓶 is vase. I know it's vase, but I can't remember the kanji for it. 花瓶. It's got to have flour in it, right? Probably got to start with... I'm gonna just do it in red anyway, because I know it's gonna be wrong. Probably... What could it be? Kabin. Oops, sorry. Tongue sticking out. Put my pinky in my mouth. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to just... It's blue. So again, I'll explain it for those who are watching. So the non-cropped one. You see down here? Blue is words I have not seen yet. Red is words I have got wrong or are coming back. And green are ones I have previously had correct, but have not been reviewed yet. So this is a blue one. So I technically haven't seen this. Well, I've seen it before. I just can't remember. They aren't testing you on bean kanji already, are they? Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's just the... Maybe bean might be a future one, right? So maybe it's just the flower they're looking. Let's find out. It is. You are exactly right. You are exactly right. Okay, so technically, I did get that. I actually haven't learned the other part. I'm gonna bring that back. I'm gonna make that this color again. That's N1 kanji. Oh. My goal is like, it's a big goal. I'm doing stuff every single day. I want to attempt the like N3 by the end of the year. Like, that's my goal. I got like loads of textbook stuff I'm flying through. Kanji is the thing I know it's gonna trip me up a lot, so I'm trying to get these kanji. I do think kanji is the hardest part. I'm gonna give that a good and come back to it. We're kind of confused at first. We had to guess it was flower because we knew, right? 手話で話するの難しいけど便利です。手話 is sign language. I guess it's just hand speak. What it would be, right? Oh, but this is a stupid one. Probably gonna get this wrong. My brain always gets hand and fur confused because they are. This final stroke is the thing that separates. I'm pretty sure fur is this way, and is that. Great goal, you got this. I appreciate it. And the reason why I'm doing more streams is because streams keep me motivated, right? If I'm sitting in silence to myself, I fall off, right? But if I make it a stream, I can be like, okay, here, we're everyone studying today. Make it a more like social thing, right? And it also gets me speaking more, because normally when I'm doing it by myself, I'm sitting in silence, right? I sit in silence, and I think my pronunciation just goes... but this is sign language. Pretty sure it's just sign words. I don't think they actually use the... I don't think they do. Fuck! Oh no, I was right. Yeah, I was right. Never mind. I was so confident it was gonna be this one. For language, for this part. Wait, no, I was wrong. I missed the part. I was so focused on the other part. No, I was so focused. I missed this part. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, that's just down to being an idiot. I did that for long too, so I'm so slow at reading aloud. Yeah, reading aloud is like... That's hard, but for me, my biggest thing is coming up with my own sentences. That is my hardest thing. I do really want to start like doing italki or something, or like Preply and getting like an actual language tutor to like speak with, but that could be so awkward, right? I don't like the idea of sitting talking to my web. I'm saying that as I'm streaming as a VTuber, right? I know what I'm saying might sound dumb considering what I'm doing right now, right? But speaking to someone one-to-one with my webcam on, like, trying to speak Japanese, and they're actually there, like, visually speaking and audibly speaking back to me, freaks me out. I don't know why. I think I'm afraid of being wrong, right? Which is another thing with streams. We got that one wrong. I'll bring it back, because we did get it wrong. Ah, we have this one again. So this is just word, right? Letter, sorry. I always do kid really weird. No, it's meant to be more like that, right? But I always do it this for some reason. I need to remember it's more like... I think I'm preempting the swoop at the end, right? Lag. The Japanese streamer who does language problems with people using games like Peak. Oh, let me know if you want to on his channel. Yeah, please. Actually, yeah, please forward me that channel, man. That'll be great. Because I'm trying to find more like immersion content to watch on like YouTube and stuff. But not gonna lie, some people's immersion content's a bit boring. And my brain tunes out. This is come. 東京にある、東京にある浅草寺に行きましょうか？東京にある浅草寺に行き、浅草寺 is like, it's Senso Temple, right? But I don't know why I've decided to do this one big. Let's go to Sensoji Temple in Tokyo. Hot lid. Okay, so another thing this also teaches radicals. Hot lid radical. I am going to write down the radicals because I do think they're important. That's how you remember parts. So, pot lid. There it is. We actually might eat that one way. Pake. Pake wa sugu nagataku naru. Sugu. Sega takaku na. Take? Nande? Take. This is a new one, so I've not encountered this before. Or at least how to read it. It's something quickly became tall. It's the sentence. Okay. Yeah. My brain wants to say weeds. But I don't think that's right. My brain wants to say this. I don't think that's right. Bamboo. Okay. I didn't know that's how bamboo. I don't know what I thought bamboo was pronounced. That's a blue one. So what I normally do is if it's something I don't know, and it's new, I will put it. That means it's like technically I didn't get it wrong, I just didn't know it. We've gotten wrong previous back. 授業の前半. Ah, okay. Zenhan. Ba-bam! Back to one. So much page left. Foot. If that's foot. I don't think it cuts through this like bug. No, it doesn't. I remember one of the particles. Not particles, sorry. Particles. Ba-bam! Probably, it could be a little bit better on the final two strokes, but that's fine. 雨で川で遊ぶのが中止になりました。中止。雨で川で遊ぶのが中止ありました。It's cancelled. That's what it's saying. It's cancelled. It's like because it rained. It rained, so swimming in the river got cancelled. Is kind of what it's trying to say. But chushi, chu will be the middle, and then I'm going to just assume it's stopped. That makes sense. Middle has stopped, right? Yeah. Okay. Probably should have started like there for the baseline or stop there. Get rid of those bits. Jaden, yokoso. Welcome to the Kanji stream, where my brain is slowly frying. Take. So we had this before. That was bamboo. Take was bamboo. Ah, that's wrong already. How are you doing, Jaden? How is it going? How is life? Boom. What is the kanji for baka? I think it's horse. I think it's horse. Wait. One. Like that? I think. I remember that being a thing. That's wrong. I've done something wrong there. But I'm pretty sure it's... One... Pretty sure it's horribly written. But... someone like that. Baka. Bamboo. Okay, we'll come back to that. Horse and deer. I knew it was horse. I knew horse was in there. Yeah, Asteroids, if you could give me the link, the name of that person who does those streams, I would really appreciate it. Kino ichinichi tomodachi to asobimashita. Ichinichi is the first day. Try to whisper but not let me try to drop in chat. Yeah, please, please. Do not mind. I don't think links will get bonked. I hope. 私は箸を使うのが下手です。Thank you very much. Let's upside for now. I'll pop it there. I appreciate it. Oops, I lost my flashcards. Okay, this heta is bad at, right? Uda, which is Jozu, and heta, which... Have I done this the wrong way around? No. Stop. 1, 2. 早い early 早い時間に起きたい早い時間 I want to wake up early in the mornings, kind of what it means, I guess. Oh. Early. No. Line I'm missing. Okay, hayai, I did miss the E on the end. I'm going to accept it because they're getting the kanji right, but I... Come back to it. この白くて綺麗な花瓶が欲しいです。花瓶 we learned before. A's. So you're saying that bean is an N1 kanji. Kabin is a word taught in N5, right? How is this, like... How do people normally write vase? Do they use the N1 kanji? Or is there another word for vase? Oh, that's what it looks like normally. Okay. Wonder what it's written like, just like if you go to IKEA. What's it gonna look like? Like if I'm walking through the aisles and I'm like, I need a vase, and I look up at the billboards inside the shop to tell me what aisle the vases are in. They're gonna just like kabin written like that? I imagine it would be. No, they usually do kabin, I think, but you'll see it printed with kanji sometimes. Tarashiku soku kai. Isoku, I believe, is one pair. I believe that's the counter. Is the counter for pairs. Box. Gonna be the. Gonna be. Oh, that Oh my god. Not bug. Why are bug and foot so similar? That's right. Yeah, nice. If you're playing a game like Silent Hill F, it's going to be Kanji. That was a good game. I really like Silent Hill F. And the next Silent Hill set in Scotland. Woo! In Aberdeen. 手話で話すのは難しいけど便利。And it's. I was so surprised when I saw that announcement that the next Silent Hill was set in Scotland. I was like, hell yeah, because I just played. Silent Hill F was my first ever Silent Hill game I've ever played. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I really liked it. And when I saw the next one was going to be in Scotland, I was like, oh, so cool. Each is my, or the there's so many things with like writing where I think I've taught myself like it's enough, but like having like the little lines here, like making sure it comes out far enough, even a bit more. At the end of the day, it's probably not super important, but it's better practice to try and write it as close. I'm going to give myself the excuse that I'm writing on this tablet, and I'm not used to writing on the tablet. That's my excuse. It's just... 日本人にも日本語がとっても難しいです。とっても難しいです。日本人にも even for Japanese people, Japanese is 日本語 Don't think we can get this one wrong. I think it's quite an old comeback. Get it wrong, that is already wrong. Oh no. Like myself. We're gonna fucking that one. This is the radical for blade. Don't believe it's anything standalone. Kusa nagakuteiru. This is the grass became had kusa in our vocab. Or grass or weeds. Again, I need to be careful how I'm saying that because it actually makes sound kind of. Oh, there we go. That little line is funny and it's on the big kanji test in Japan. Oh dear. Okay, maybe I should pay more. I also don't know. I don't know how strict. Like, obviously, I want to do like JLPT. I don't know how strict they are gonna be. This is I was gonna say cell. It's not the second part. I don't know how strict they're gonna be with like writing kanji. I actually, to my knowledge, the JLPT doesn't actually have a writing kanji section. It's more of just a like circle the correct one, if I'm not mistaken. Not done JLPT. I was going to do N5 last year, but I forgot to. Well, I didn't forget. I completely missed the sign up date. I knew it was in December, and then like October rolled around. It was like it's fully booked. I was like, what? My plan was as well. I was kind of wanting to go to Japan to do it this year because I was gonna have a holiday to Japan. I was like, if I go to Japan and do the JLPT in like December, that'd be really cool. They've blocked all non-residents from taking the JLPT, which it's kind of sad. But I know why. They're doing it to stop tourists taking up places which could have gone to foreign workers, right? That's the reason why. I completely understand the reason. But I was like, damn, that was my plan. Got ruined. お菓子の会社は見学. Pengaku is like a school trip, right? It's something like that. I know what the gaku bit would be. Gaku, is it Miru? Is it the Oh! It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying if you get it right. It looks ugly as shit, but it's still technically right. It's a tour, that's what it means. お菓子の会社を見学しました. I toured a... It sucks a lot of those tourists were taking it there because their country only tests once a year. Yeah, so for me, in the UK, it is tested twice. In London, it's tested twice a year. In June, I believe, and then in December. But for Scotland, they only test it in December. And I don't want to spend the money to travel down into London. So the test is the JLPT, so the Japanese Language Proficiency Test. They only do it 2 times a year in the UK, but in Scotland, they only do it once. And I'm not spending money on the test and travel down to London just to fail, you know? Like, I don't want to spend that much money just to fail. I'd rather fail an hour away than fail 5 hours away. That makes sense. 家を出る前に朝ごはんを食べます。家を出る前に Before I left my house, I ate breakfast. 家を出る前に I again. Getting this one quite a lot. I think it's actually the first one we've had is Mae. At least today. 中学校. 中学校 is middle school. I don't even have a place near me that tests. Would have to get a hotel to take it. Yeah, I mean, I have a buddy that lives in Edinburgh. If you're lurking in the chat, friend, if I have to stay, I'm going to stay at your place. I don't think I would need to stay though, because I could probably. Oh. Oh shit, my brain. I can't remember what bit comes first. I think it's that. It might be the other way around. These two might be switched. I'm gonna go with my gut. I was right to go with my gut. Again, I need to make this down and up rather than a I don't even have a place near. Oh, I already read that. I read D's name and then your message. Nice. Back to this one. We've had it again. 手はすぐが高く Oh my god, I've already forgotten it. 手はすぐ背が高く Something has become long. Oh my god, my brain. We had this. We've already had this. I thought it was weeds before, and then I was like, no, it can't be. Eh! Eh! Nope. It's not coming to me. Bamboo! God damn it! Oh... Bamboo is such an ingrained word in my brain of just bamboo. It's hard to imagine it's called anything else. Got that one wrong. Well, D, you're saying that you don't know anything. Me and Hugh are planning on doing Japanese study streams starting from the very, very beginning. So if you want to be one of the classmates, one of the students, you are more than welcome to tune into those streams. We're gonna try and do like little tests and stuff, like little quizzes. I need to make sure we have students though. It's going to be a supplement to the Genki textbook. You might not have time because you have a busy life, but if you did ever want to pop by and do a couple. To make sure on that stream we are telling people that we are also learning. Not sure if you were into board gaming, but there is a game called Takenoko, which is about bamboo that helped me remember it. Okay. I will try and look that up later. Let me actually have a quick look. Oh yeah, it's just pandas and little bamboo. Takenoko. Arigato ne. I mean, I could look at the story, but I don't want to scroll. Aye. Wa. Sakari. 先週の日曜日は庭の光りをし。先週の日曜日 last Sunday 庭の光り gardening? Something with gardening? I know the kusa bit's the grass. What is kari? Sakari. Sakari. I don't know if I know that word at all. I'm gonna click show because I don't know. Ah, it's another one. But it's just again kari. I cut the garden grass, so kusakari. I never read that way. Always do read. Early right. The name is actually about bamboo shoots. Literally. Ah, okay. So takenoko, like dogs, right? Koinu, sorry, koinu, like ko being child. But it's it's like bamboo child. Bamboo's child is bamboo shoot. Yeah, okay. That might be a good way to remember it. If I ever get the word kinoko, I'll remember that now. Probably help me. Okay, we've had grass as a standalone before, but now we have it with kari, which that's hand. Jibun is like this one from the N4 deck. That second part. Please clean up your own room. Yeah. And a bit angry here. It should be round, but kind of just bad habit. Tanjobi is birthday. So I'm gonna write the full thing. That. Will be Kanjobi. Fine with that one. E is typically 2 separate lines in handwriting, by the way. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think. It's more written like the Akana way, right? Rather than this way. I was copying it from the screen. I was like, that feels wrong. I never write it that way. That's Blade. Surprised aren't using a font close to handwriting. So, I'll show it for this one, just to show you. Let me just get this one. Taimichi o aruite asuka karemashita. I walked along the long road and now my... So for this one, there's a reason I'm not showing it, and it's because, again, I'm not sure of, like, how much this person wants me to share this deck. But they do this at the... Oh, you can't even see that. They do have this at the bottom, where they show the stroke order in a handwriting. I'm just not showing that, because, again, I'm not... God, where... Uh-oh. I'm not sure how much they want me to show, right? You guys just can't see. I've cropped it on OBS, so you guys can't see the whole thing. I can see the whole thing. Natsu yasumi no shukudai o hadashite kudasai. So please finish your summer homework. Finish. Hadashite. That finish? I think it is. I know it's this. It's something to do with this one. The blue one. I need to remember my color. How I've been doing. That one's so... Wait, no, it's not. That's Tadashi I'm thinking of. This is Dashite. Reading it wrong. Natsu yasumi no shukudai o dashite kudasai. I'm pretty sure it does mean finish though, right? It's please finish your summer homework. Turn in. Ah, okay. I was... Dashite. I did that stroke order completely. I did that and felt horror in my soul. Dashite. Might stop correcting my handwriting just so I can speak. If it's not too bad. Please turn in your summer homework. Maremashita. That's to be. It might not be the ma. We might not need this one. I was writing the but we got the con. Yasunde. So, お風呂に入ってゆっくり休んでね. In the bath, I. Resting against a tree. Ooh. Hai. Daigaku. Nice. Not super loads to go. We still got like another, well, I say super loads, we got like 90 words to go, but we're getting there. Sakari, that was grass, because Sakari was grass. Probably a bit close together. Actually, I said, yeah, see, they have it there. I don't know if you could actually. Still looks like katakana. I'm leaving it. I don't want to focus on that. High tech. How you do it? I think it does have the E. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I always do this line here. We don't need it in handwriting. Iriguchi. Iriguchi is entrance. Iriguchi de ticketを買ってから入ってください. Please buy your ticket at the entrance. From the entrance. Uchi. And we just and ah! Oh, come on. Next is okay, bamboo. Got it now, bamboo. Hell yeah. Takenoko. Bamboo shoot. Thanks to asteroids. This is the return box radical or enclosure radical. Someone, no, it's not enclosure. South. Not leave my. Ta-da. Very squished south, but still. Starting learning crown is just at these like 3 dots, or starting learning crown is the radical. It's just 年中一年中休まないで会社に行きます。I will work for a whole year. Not rest. All year long. For life. I go to the company without taking time off all year long. Oh, sounds like D. どうやって誕生日をここに入力どうやってThe new one, I'm sure it's got this latter half. But actually, I don't think that's right at all. How do I input my birthday? どうやって誕生日をここに入 Oh, and I've lost it. You did it at first, but nah, it's gone. I can't back. 入力. Wrapping radicals like the Ugly, 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 ugly. Ah, still ugly. Matter. Oh, it does, but. Oh, it. Ah, it's dirt. Bonk that one, wait. あなたの学校ではお菓子を食べてもいいですか? Is it okay to eat candy in your... Long one, little one. Hope that was there for the pot lid. Red! I always remember red as fire below the ground. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. Felt wrong. Also, I've seen red a lot. おじいさんは田んぼに川の水を入れてhad pot lid backward vertical. Yeah, I did it backwards. Yeah, I realized I went like that, and I was like, oop, that's not right. I noticed. 田んぼ。じいさんは田んぼに川の水を Either the granddad's getting in the water, or he's putting something in the water. But I don't know what tampo is. Rice paddy. Grandpa's putting water from the river into the... Okay. Tampo. I did the stroke. Oh, that was right. Tampo. Bro. Sky. In the sky. All in the sky with Yaku. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. That one. This one, I believe, by itself. Why the hell have I done those so far apart? And also, I don't need to write this one. Is study, right? Are you starting to get a feeling for the patterns after a while? You'll be able to guess stroke orders correctly? Yeah. I do feel like I'm for some words. Like when we did Tanjobi, did it over here, right? I feel like I was able to get like the part first. Oh, sorry. You do kind of get a feeling, and then when you do something wrong, it feels weird. Even if you're not that sure, you kind of like sense for it. This is why is this like? My multi-chat died. Art. います。ただいまは英語でどうやっています So how do you say tadaima in English? It'd be iru. Would... Handwriting, it's fine. Left. Fifth day. So 5月5日は子供の日. So the 5th of May is Children's Day. The ones that I always mess up on are the overhanging bits. Like sickness. That's sickness, right? Or sick, like sick, right? That's in the N4. You have the dotted cliff part, or this like up there? I can't remember. And this is like stiff sides, I believe is the part. Oh, no, it's not that. That's fucking west. I believe the part is like called stiff sides. Or at least that's the way I've been told it. It might not be stiff sides global. Itsuka is... Okay. そして。So please hand in. This was... right? That is the brush radical. Watashi tachi wa kotoba o takusan shite imasu. Kotoba o takusan shite imasu. Kotoba words? So many words? It's words. Kotoba. The blue. I think it is words, but yeah, okay. I could have made a guess at that one. I think I do know it. I do know it. I do not know English. But we'll mark it down. Bad stroke order. But hard, I can't get the pen any thinner than this. I want to make everything. Yeah, I always get those guys mixed up, left and right. I believe left is this way first, and then right is this way. I think I always imagine, like... How do I like... with your left hand? I think it's how my brain remembers it. Perfect, yeah. Thank you. Iriguchi. We got this one wrong before, just because I didn't... Part? Just N. Because Deguchi didn't have it, so I was like, okay. Kusakari. Kusakari was us. Last time we see this. That's how I remember it too. Left goes left to right first. That's a better way of thinking it than left stretches. Tampo. Ah. Oh my god, what's this again? Oji-san wa tampo ni... Oh, rice paddy. Yeah. Yeah, it was just tampo. Ooh, not tampa. Yeah, nice. Okay. 10 minutes for some reason, right? And boom, boom. Two minutes. Language. Sure. わかりますか? わかりますか? That's what. Wakaru. Wakaru. That's waka. Wait, it's really long. It shouldn't be that long. Oh no, it is the cut. I do need the cut. Oh, my hair is falling from my. どうやって誕生日をここに入力します How do you We have got about 60 words left. This is a new one. あ、とてもかっこいい T シャツを売っていますね。売っています。I sold? とてもかっこいい T シャツを売っていますね。ね, does that make sense? I think it's sold. They are selling. Oh, it's teiru, ing, selling. Yeah, okay. I think if I take a little bit more time to think, I'll get. Eat late radical. Right hand. Tamago. Now this is a weird one. So tamago is like egg, right? But I swear there's like one for egg that's like this, right? Something like that. I remember like learning it in a different app. And it was like, you learned it as like 2 fried eggs, like floating next to each other, right? The top ED, like, enter isn't there. I'm just so used to doing it, because I used to get, these confused a lot. I used to get those confused a lot, so I started doing that little dash. It's just like an extra memory bit. I used to get person and enter confused a lot. But I know it's not a typical thing in handwriting, that one. Yeah, that's what I always learned Pamago was, but then this N5 deck's telling me is this. I have no idea what one's more common. Didn't, okay. Jewel, sorry, not king. But I don't know why. I don't know why there's that one you said, of a Tamago, and then there's also this one. That is correct. That is village. Bungaku. Bungaku is like... Sure, right? Study of literature. Baku. Book. Nice. 3000 yen. 3000 yen. Back. Must be a while since we've done. In. Tanzobi ni akai kutsu ga hoshii. I want red shoes for my birthday. I want doesn't get, buddy. Probably won't end up doing the N4 deck today on stream. We end up doing it tomorrow in my free time. But we're gonna try and get the So I said that was study before, but it's learn, right? Hampun. Bunsho. その文章はとっても難しいです。Bunsho. It's gonna be bun like this. What the f? That's just. Stop. That mean. Bunsho. Sentence. Okay. Oh no, I was right the first time. They are not. One Piece. One Piece is. I gotten some things. Don't trust on everything. Bunsho. So sentence bunsho. Dog. Hang to dry, I think this is. It's not towel. I think it's hang to dry. Hang to dry. Misete. Miseru. Go. Maybe I made this canvas just a little bit too big, so we can't really see everything. Maybe I could just continue using this, right? Every time we do a little stream, I'll just do another line, so we can see like all the way from the beginning and just see how many we've written. Yama. Yama, mountain. And yeet that one into the future. Migi. Talking about. Migi from Parasite. The next street. Overturned box is just. Met is I. Looks like we're getting a lot of the old ones back, so I think these ones are giving me like big time frame. Oh my god, wait. Again, think. What card? Think. Let's do rapping radical. Ame. Ame ga futte samuku narimasu. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Hidari. Doubt over construction. I've definitely seen these ones before. I guess maybe these are just like ones I know already, so I'm surprised to see them in like the. Shiroi. Oh, did my music stop? Oh, it did. Yeah, this one. 90s lo-fi. Yeah, how long have we been going for? Oh, 3 hours. Took way longer than I thought it would. I was talking a lot. 仕事の後、食べに行きましょう. So after work. I love it when ones come to your, like, brain instantly. Asking for Getsu. Forgive my Yobi. It's horribly crap. Again, that was sentence, right? 私たちは言葉をたくさんしています。It wasn't words? Words? 言葉? Yeah, it was words, right? Yep. Tempo. Horizontal before vertical. No, it's not. Kiyomiru. This one threw me off when I first saw this as well, but he has in fire. Also, yeah, I put that on. Minasan, tatte utaimashou. Stand and sing? That's... Even some new ones here we're getting. Someone... 3年前. 3年前. Years ago. 3年... 3 years ago. Okay, Tsugi. N. Fucking bonk that one way in the future. Story or speak. That's the divination particle. Sorry, no, that's fortune telling. Rippa. どんな仕事も立派な仕事だと思います。立派。Respectable. I think that any kind of work is respectable work. どんな仕事も立派に仕事だと思います。Wow, okay. And I guess it would be water on the left side first and on the left first. Oh, okay. とてもかっこいい T シャツを着ています。Uru. Sorry, I'm speaking less and less. I'm just trying to focus to get this done. Potlid. Kongetsu is this month. Kongetsu. I have a test. Thankfully, I don't. Tall. It's gonna be tall, high, expensive, right? Half. Ada is in bunch that we know. It is, yeah, I forget. I can guess myself. See that one again. I'm not gonna switch to blue. Person. Dirt. Where we know it's needs radical change. Dual, we know. King, probably order was wrong on that. No, it wasn't. Cool. Nice. On is time. あまり時間がありません。竹を ますか? Uptick on the right. Oh, you're right, it does. Alright. No tick. Let's forget. 時間 is time, right? Yep. Horribly squished together. I have so much canvas space. And I'm squishing it, like, so tight together. Could do it like this, right? Could be doing it like this. Giving myself so much more space. I just like to torture myself by squishing everything. I do this on my whiteboard. It's also way too... 19日は好きなラーメン屋に行く。19日 19 Day off? I think that's day off, right? Nope. Well, okay, I was second guessing myself so much there. It's also 19 日, 19th. Rokuji is 6. My writing is such a mess in English, I feel like I'm paying more attention to it in Japanese to make up for it. Oh, my writing is abysmal. I mean, that's why we're a doctor, right? That's why the future's a doctor. Because we don't need to have good hands. 10,000. さっき。先にシャワーを浴びてもいいですか? Is it okay if I have a shower first? Right? Right? That's probably wrong. Oh, no, it's right. Okay, cool. Or don't want to happen in the middle there. Yatsu. 8th thing. 8-legged. Crown is just this little guy. I really want to get rid of all the, like, counters. Backwards, no. Backwards. Sensei. Oh my god, sensei. I zoomed in again. Look, I zoomed right in. Don't do this. Good, zoomed out. Way out here. That sense. Recorder was right. Bunsho. We had this before. Sono bunsho wa totemo muzukashii. Sentence. Part of that. Please ignore that my tablet constantly keeps popping up saying software update available. I've scheduled it for 2 a.m. and it's still showing up. Since 午後。午後は家に帰ってからジムに行きます。In the afternoon. Come on, Lockhart. Not a contest. That wasn't any. パーティーに9人来ました。9 people. 2人。1人。上着。上着 is jacket. That's enough. Uh, 社内で、その子供たちは先生の、聞かないで、キック。They're just not listening. Stop. Zoom out. Give yourself space. Anne. Keyがある. But keyがある? So difficult. This is the thing with flashcards, is you get ones that like disappear for ages and they come back. That is east. Up. They're on to our like final 10. Shinbun. That's newspaper, right? Shinbun, because we have like that, right? Nope. That should have been a blue. I should have written that down. Small again. How would you remember newspaper? Like new listening. New listening. It's the newspaper, new listening. Horrible handwriting. Jesus Christ. Bad my hand. No. Nanatsu, 7 things. Started with Nana and we're gonna end. This is probably Hitoguchi, 1 bite. Phrase I only learned recently. Can I have 1 bite? Tomate. That's stop, right? ここで止まってくる。Right, excuse me, but please stop here. Ichi. Oh, that's mingle that I'm writing. No. Wait, is it actually that Chichi wa kodomo no kodomo no toki bako no sensei ni naritakatta to itte iru. My dad said when he was a kid he wanted to be a teacher. Yeah. I'm just learning that now. I feel like the other ones are more complicated. Yonda. Was what was it again? It was like Oh, like any job's a good job. I think any job's a good job. Splendid, was it? What was the... My brain wants to say correct, but I actually can't remember. Yeah, respectable. Fortune telling was this. Ah, ごめんなさい。2日はちょっと just okay. Yeah. On, but that's final 3. 先にシャワー。Okay. Mouse because it's lagging again. I don't know why it's lagging. It's really weird. I think it's because I generally think it's because I muted the audio. Right. Bum bum bum. Oops. Boom boom. Nice. And final one for tonight. Final one is Ripa. Respectable. I don't know, you could say standing to show respect. I need the chisatsu. Water on the left. Then like clothes. Part. Oh, we don't need the chifa. On the left. Nice! Da-da-da-dum! Congratulations! Finish the deck for today. Reason why I'm saying I'm not doing another one today is because we still have another 245. I do not have time for that today. So we'll have to come back to this. I'm gonna do this myself tomorrow, so I don't end up getting a bunch stacked again. But we might come back to this before we... So on Wednesday, my plan is to bring back Japanese games and try and play more of them. So we'll do that, and maybe we'll do our Genki deck. Genki, our Anki deck before we might do that. But yeah, let's go back over to just chatting for a minute. Why'd we not move? Oh, I think I'm... Oh! Hello, Maki. You've arrived just as we're ending. Well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your assistance as well, Asteroid. I really appreciate it. And thank you for sending me the Car Stars person. I will definitely check out. Oh, it's tiring. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me quickly see if there's... Ah, Gomi's playing Overwatch. We'll raid into Gomi. You have to just chat and Poe. No, happy to help. Too slow, too slow. If you were here before, you could dictate that, but no, okay. We're gonna raid into Gomi, one of my fellow Kairos Gen mates. Go give him some love. They're playing Overwatch. We will be back tomorrow with some League of Legends with the boys. Almost some of your reviews too. I wish you the best of luck. Kare-sama desu. I wish you the best of luck. I will be heading out now. I need to get ready for work tomorrow. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or tomorrow. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Goodbye, Mackie. Goodbye, Rose. Goodbye, Asteroid. Bye, 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 bye.